What's up, people? We're back again. Episode 3 of this series. SM1 Plus Strengthening Pack. Strange name for a set. The set itself is also very strange. It's quite unique. We're going to talk about what quirks it has, how it's different to a normal set. This was actually a brick box, one of those 20-pack rectangle boxes, as opposed to the flat ones we just saw with Sun and Moon base. This is like a reprint set that came way too early. I mean, Sun and Moon had just come out, and then you had this, which is a reprint of Sun and Moon again. I'm gonna say that this is a shit set from the get-go. I mean, if you've ever looked at the set list, you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's not really anything to chase. So let's talk about some of the unique aspects of this set. For some reason, all of the commons and uncommons aren't commons and uncommons. There's no rarity symbol where the commons and uncommons symbol would be. They're literally, it's just blank. It's just got the set number, and that's it. There's no, there is no common and uncommon technically in this set. You just assume anything that's non-holo is an uncommon slash common. Also, another curveball, nothing is non-holo. Everything is reverse holo. Or, you know, if you've got a GX, then it's got the GX normal holo. I'm all for reprints of certain sets, but the set needs to be something special. There needs to be a reason for that reprint. And also that reprint can't come out a month after the original set. What is the point? Like, those original sets are still in shops. Why would you release a reprint like a month later? That's not, it's just weird. It's so weird that they did this. And this isn't the only set in Sun and Moon where they released reprints of cards literally a month after they were released in their original set. So we're going to do the same thing we did in the previous videos. We've got 5 categories. We're going to rate each of the categories for this set, add them all up, divide them by 5 to give us a final score. First category is box rarity. How rare is this box? Honestly, considering how shit the set is, it's quite rare. I don't know if they didn't print much of it because they knew it wasn't a great set, or if people just were excited when it came out and they ripped loads of it. But if you look today on eBay, I can't find a box. I found one sale of a box, and it was a very, very expensive sale for what's inside of the box. I think that the price of it is purely based on the rarity of the box at this point, not for what you're going to pull inside, because there is nothing you can pull in this box that will give you the same value as the price of the box. I'm going to give the rarity, it's slightly more common than Sun, I would say, but it's definitely one of the harder to find early Sun and Moon boxes. It's a 6 out of 10. I think that that's a fair score, and you know, that could possibly go towards 6.57. It depends. I feel like the box was available for a while. When I picked it up a couple years ago, there was a few for sale, so I don't know if it's that rare or people just aren't listing them, but I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So let's talk about the box art, the pack art for this set. There's a lot more going on than Sun and Moon base, and that's what I asked for. I wanted more, because Sun and Moon base look a bit plain, but there's a little bit too much going on with this one. There's a lot of Pokemon crammed into the center, and only one of them has existed for more than a few weeks at this point in time. Sylveon is the only Pokemon that's old on that box art. Everything else is brand new Gen 7, and if you're an old school collector, if you mainly collect Wizards of the Coast and stuff like that, why on earth would you pick up this box? Like, there's nothing on the cover that would make you go, oh yeah, I want that. That looks familiar. That's something I like. It was too much new at once, I think. In hindsight, I mean, it's not a terrible looking box. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because I think it's just, if you're gonna have that much going on, you need more Pokemon that are popular or desirable. At that point, half the Pokemon on the cover of that box have never been on the cover of a box again. They're not like Toxapex or whatever it's called. Maybe they're expecting that Pokemon to be more popular, I don't know. But yeah, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10 for box art. The card artworks in this set, if you haven't seen Sun base and Moon base, I gave Sun a 4 and I gave Moon base a 6.5. And because this set is a combination of both sets, it makes sense to put it somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. One of the reasons I gave it a 5 out of 10 instead of higher is because some of my favorite cards from Sun and Moon base didn't get reprinted into this set. Like, I don't know if you saw the Moon video, but all of the cards that I liked, none of them made it into this set. So the cohesiveness of this set, the set identity, is not the strongest, but it does have the Alolan trio, their final evolutions, as GX cards, and that kind of gives it okay, this is one of those base set extensions, you know. So it is a bit cohesive. The set, the cards don't feel that out of place, but somewhere in between Sun and Moon base, I'll just give it a 5.5 out of 10. chase card desirability, this is where the set just fails. There's nothing that nice in this set. I guess the best card you could get is a Sylveon GX full art, or the rainbow version of that, because there's no full art trainers. I mean, no like human ones. You've got like a rare candy and a double colorless energy, which I don't see people queuing up for. So secret cards at the end of the set that you could hopefully get. Like, I don't know who's hoping to get a fucking secret grass energy, but I'm not getting excited about these chase cards in this set. Of course, you've got the Alolan Trio, their final evolutions as GX cards, but how popular are they? Like, Incineroar was put into Smash Bros, and I guess it's quite popular for that. Decidueye, I don't think people hate Decidueye, but Primarina, like, who's getting gassed about pulling a Primarina full art? It's just shit. Let's just be real here. The chase cards in this set are shit. They're terrible. I like the character design of Drampa. I like Sylveon. I don't like anything else in this set, really. You've got Toxa. I'll put them on screen now. Your chase cards here: Vikavolt GX, Toxapex GX, Sylveon GX, Drampa GX, Decidueye GX, Incineroar GX, and Primarina GX. Then aside from that, you've just got the rainbow versions of those cards, a couple item gold cards, and then just a bunch of fucking energies. Like, this set is poo when it comes to chase cards. If you open this box and you're trying to flip the cards, you're not going to have a good time. There's no way you can really make money from this set in the current climate, like in this market. You're not going to make money if you open this box. I don't even know if you're going to get people buying packs if you do a box break of this set. I can confidently say this is a top 5 worst Sun and Moon set. I'm going to give the score for chase card desirability a 3 out of 10, and that might be me being too generous, because I don't really know what people are hoping to pull out of this set. I guess you'd want to get a Sylveon GX. That's it, really. I could have given this a 2 out of 10, but I don't want to be that harsh. So if we add up these 5 scores, we've got a 6, 5, a 5, 5.5, and a 3 out of 10. We add all of those up and we divide it by 5, we get a final score of 4.9 out of 10. Whew. This is our first D tier set. I'm giving this D tier. And I'm going to put a sale on screen, because I looked on 130 Point to see if there was any sales history for this set. And yeah, there is. And it sold for a lot more than I would ever want to pay for this box. 600 Australian dollars, which is about 460 US dollars. I get that the box is relatively rare now, and it shouldn't be cheap because it's rare. But if you open this box, you're not going to make your money back. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to say that this set, my final comment on it is that somehow it's overrated. I mean, if people are actually paying $450 plus for this set, I hope you've checked out the set list before you made that purchase, and I hope you're like a big Sylveon fan or something, because you're going to be very disappointed if you open that. I wouldn't want to give more than $300 for it. To see it sell for $450 is impressive. The guy who sold that, you've done well. And I have a box of this set, and would I sell it for $450? No. Would I sell it for $500? No. Would I sell it for $700? I'd think about it. The only reason I wouldn't is because it would break up my master set of these boxes. I don't want to do that and have to chase it again, because I don't know. Like I said, it's quite hard to find now. But yeah, it's overvalued in my opinion at $450. At least when you look at the other sets in this generation and you realize how good some of them are, and they only cost $200, it makes you think, fuck me, what's going on with this set? Obviously this is one sale. There might be more sales privately that were a lot less, because yeah, that's very high, very, very high. What do you think? Am I being too harsh on this set? Should this set be worth more because most of the cards are reverse holo and that gives them some value? Do you think that, do you agree that this set's quite bad? This is a D tier set. 4.9 out of 10. Is that too harsh? Is that too generous? Have a look at the set yourself. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. This is one of the worst Sun and Moon sets. And I didn't really realize how bad it was until I sat down and did this analysis sheet and made this video. I thought the set was just going to have most of the good hits from Sun and most of the good hits from Moon, but it really doesn't. You know, you haven't got your Lily or your Umbreon or your Espeon. This set's quite a struggle, to be honest. Yeah, thanks for watching. Obviously next we've got Alola Moonlight SM2L, which is definitely a bit better than this set. We're gonna have a much more positive video next time. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe. We're covering every single Sun and Moon set, so stay tuned.